Good morning, class. Today we are going to begin our week of talking about a new topic. That topic is going to be poetry. Now, to start off with, I'm going to give you just a general definition of poetry. Poetry is a form of literature that uses rhythm to evoke meaning. Now, what this means is that it uses rhyming words like you so often see in poems, or anything that when you read it you can hear a specific beat. And did you know that every song you listen to, even songs on the radio, are a form of poetry? These types of poems are called lyric poems, and some of them may even be ballad poems, which are longer and usually about love. So to start off with, we're going to talk about different elements of poetry that we will keep in mind throughout the week. The first element of a poem are the words and the lines. Now, one great thing about poetry is that a poem can be about anything in the world. So the words are completely up to you as long as they're appropriate, completely up to you. The second element of poems are the arrangement of these words and lines. This is very important because oftentimes the arrangement of the lines or syllables can dictate what type of poem it is. For example, some types of poems have a different number of syllables in each line, such as a haiku. A haiku has 5, 7, 5, so there's 5 syllables in the first line, 7 in the second, and 5 in the last. So this really makes a big difference when considering the arrangement of your lines and your syllables. The third element of poems that we need to keep in mind is the theme. Now, this kind of goes along with the first one. As I said, poems can be about anything. So, the theme can be anything, and this is what's going to classify your poem by theme. Now, poems can be funny, they can be sad, they can be happy, or they can be serious if you want them to be. It's all up to you. So we're going to keep all these elements in mind as we go along through the week, and we're going to inspect in greater detail on the different days of the week different parts of poetry and poems, and by the time we look at all of them and find out what types of poems there are and how to write them, at the end of the week you all are going to be able to write your own poems, and you're going to be able to pick the theme, pick the form, and you're going to get to decorate it and take it home. So, keeping these in mind, you should have no problem writing your own poem by the end of the week.